Rebels and Stars, next announcement, August 2017. Hey, Facebook, YouTube, it is Kevin from rebelsandstars.com. Wanted to give you a quick look at my favorite guitar of all time, also the one that happens to be right in front of you right now. This is the Wolf Hybrid. As you can see, this is a different kind of guitar than your standard Stratocaster style. It actually began its life as a Chinese Strat clone, and it looked a lot different than it looks now. Originally, it was a white-on-white Chinese Strat clone guitar, which means white body, white pickguard, 3 white single coil pickups. It had a maple neck with rosewood fretboard and the typical straight 6 Strat headstock. Now, as you can see here, I have done a lot of modifications on this guitar. The first of which is the neck itself. So starting with the neck, we'll move down this neck right now. It is actually a 10-inch radius mahogany neck with rosewood fretboard. Now this particular neck arrived from Warmoth Guitar Parts, uncut, unpainted, and with no holes drilled. So I did all of that myself. I painted it jet black with the white wolf logo and white wolf ears on top. I utilized Grover tuners, and it of course is a 3-on-3 Gibson style headstock. So a lot of cool things about this neck. The coolest, aside from the paint job, is the fact that it's a 24.75 inch scale. It's essentially a Gibson neck on a Strat body, and that's why I call it the hybrid guitar, because in my estimation it combines the best features of the Strat and the Gibson. And one of the cool features of Gibson guitars that I always enjoyed was the fact that they could achieve drop D tuning and lower with great regularity and success. The big knock on the Fender guitars was always they could not really get down into drop D or lower and sound good. It was a little trebly. So what this accomplishes, this shorter scale, is it provides a little bit more spring, a little bit more give in the guitar strings, and you'll see that most notably on the first 3 frets. So when you go into drop D tuning, you can really get down low on the neck and achieve a real good gnarly low tone without the trebly feel that you normally get from a Stratocaster. So moving up the neck right now, it's mahogany neck, rosewood fretboard with a 10-inch radius. We're moving into the body, and taking a step back here, the changes I made to the body were fairly moderate. The body itself and the wiring, the pots were all good. And with Chinese goods, it's always a flip of the coin, but the innards were very solid. So the changes I made on the body were fairly moderate. I replaced the pick guard from a white on white to a nice red tortoise. I changed out all 3 of the standard single coil Strat pickups and put red lace sensors in the neck and the middle position. These are high gain pickups, so they sound really good, and it provides a lot of tonal versatility. So Strats are notorious about being very lacking in the low end punch when you get to the bridge pickup. There's a reason they're known for more being a blues-based guitar and not necessarily being great for a heavy rock or heavy metal type sound. So what I did was replace the bridge pickup with a Seymour Duncan JB humbucker, which really provides a lot of low-end punch when you need it. So as far as pickups, we have 2 red lace sensors and a Seymour Duncan JB. Very, very high gain array of pickups. And I made one more change concerning the pickup array. Here we have the pickup selector switch with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. When we get to 5, if we give the push on that last tone knob, it actually activates all 3 of those pickups at once. So technically speaking, we have 4 pickups active at once in the 5 slot when we push that last tone knob at the bottom. So we'll see what kind of tonal difference that makes. But taking a step back once more, we have the Wolf hybrid guitar, a basic 24.75 inch Gibson scale with a Strat body. I think you'll enjoy the results, and you'll see why this is my favorite guitar. All right, so let's jump on in. I'm going to play through a Fender Champion 100 amp. I'm going to start off with the clean channel, and I'll work my way through the progressions of the pickup selector 1 through 6. Remember, 1 is just the bridge, 3 is going to be just the middle, and 6 will be all 3 pickups going at one time. As far as tone, I've got everything set on the amp about high noon, so all the tonal work is going to be done by the guitar itself. I'm in drop D, so we'll start with pickup selector number 1. Okay, so that's 1 through 6 on the clean channel of the Wolf Hybrid. I definitely have my favorite selectors, but feel free to let me know what yours are. I'm going to go into the dirty channel next, and I'm really going to hopefully provide an example of what this guitar can do on that low end as far as the 1st, 2nd, 3rd fret. A lot of Fender guitars just get a little tinny when you go further down the neck, and the great thing about the Hybrid is it does not do that. It handles drop D and it handles that 1st fret very well. So again, I'm going to play the same riff over and over again and just work through the pickup selections 1 through 6 and see what you think. So here we go with 1. So you can see the tonal differences between 1 and 6 are similar to what we find with the clean channel. I also wanted to highlight what we can do with the Wolf Hybrid on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd frets as far as chording. A lot of times with the Fender guitars, it's a little bit tinny, it's a little trebly when you go low down on the neck, especially in a drop D tuning. So the Wolf Hybrid, in a nutshell, provides a lot of tonal versatility. It also has a lot more spring in the string compared to a typical Fender Stratocaster or Telecaster guitar, and a lot of that comes back down to the scale length difference. So to me, it's a great guitar. It is my favorite guitar. Curious to know what you think. If you have a favorite pickup selector choice, if you like clean versus dirty, whatever. I certainly am interested to know your thoughts as well. Alright, so just to recap, the Wolf Hybrid is essentially a Strat style body with a Gibson scale, which of course is 24 3/4 inches. It contains a Seymour Duncan JB humbucker in the bridge. It also features red lace sensors in the middle and neck positions, and it has a Warmoth 3x3 mahogany neck with a rosewood fretboard. Now, next time out, as far as guitar reviews, I'll be talking about a brand new guitar I ordered directly from China, and I'll go over some of the high points and low points of that particular guitar. The high point I can mention right away is that as far as getting one left-handed, I'm looking at a minimum of $700 to $800 US, probably closer to about $1,100 to be realistic, and ordering it from China, I picked it up for about 20% of that price. So that'll be next time, but this has been the Wolf Hybrid. I am Kevin Newsom with Rebels and Stars. I'll catch you later. Bye.